I'm Rhyhorn Turner Steven.
Focus on it, Sean.
And we want to be your Potown heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Potown Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn Trainer Steven.
I'm Poke Scientist Sean.
And today, this is a deck we end up facing in our previous channels or challenges, and decided we were going to kind of build it.
We got one by it, so we built it,
and yeah, this is our take. So we'll just jump right into a match and show you guys how it works.
And again, we're also waiting for Celesteela coming down a little bit in price too.
As far as I know,
it comes in a little box and coming down in price, so.
It's not that expensive right now, is it?
No.
Like 3, 4?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, so this will be pretty easy if we ever get an opponent. Alright, here we go. So we're going up against water, probably Greninja? Greninja or Empoleon?
All Empoleon?
Well, we'll find out.
This would be a nice challenge. Starting a Ringaroo. It's not too bad.
Ow. It could, well...
Starting a Ringaroo is not the worst Pokemon to start with, because you can at least still use its ability while it exists.
That is true, and actually it might not be as bad as I was originally thinking.
You can bench 2 Pokemon, and unless you want to wait a turn, we can play Cynthia. If we wait a turn, put down a Alolan Dugtrio on one of the Digletts.
7 water energy for the first hand. Ow. Yes, want to draw a card.
So answers have been confirmed.
Yep. So it's Piplup, or it's Empoleon. So probably Empoleon, Lapras.
I did not see much with the likes of Colorless. We're not dealing with the Eevee at all.
Nope.
Huh.
Sentry Articuno. Okay, so I think it's a structure deck.
Base deck with modifications.
All right. So let's see.
And in the end, we can probably see if we can friend him so we can give him pieces to build it up if he wants to continue on with it.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
With all the water surf coming out, I think Empoleon could be seeing a lot of play.
Celesteela?
So Diglett and something else? Or just 2 Digletts?
2 Diglets?
2 Digletts, and do you want to wait a turn, or do you want to, actually, Guzma... Oh, there we go. So, you're going to Guzma up probably the Sandshrew? That gives energy. And Celesteela. Look at that. That was a top 3. Wow. That was a good top 3.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we got this. Even then, all we need is the stadium, and we can start turning things up. And there's the scoop. Can't believe we got a scoop on the first match.
Already. Well, see if we can get the person. We can see if the.
I don't think we can get the person anymore. All right, but this is actually a deck we end up going up against.
Sylveon build.
It was a Sylveon version of this, but we decided to go a budget build. But it is Celesteela. If you guys remember our Sharpedo list, it was the Sharpedo with the Alolan Dugtrio, build up the retreat cost and do more damage based on the retreat. Celesteela is the same thing for Steel.
Metal, basic, and more hit points.
Yeah. So we like that idea so much, we kind of did our take on it. And this is a basic rundown of that list, running this Alolan Dugtrio with the hair. So yeah, we'll just kind of go through our build and show you what kind of hilarity we have. We have 2 Oranguru. We're mostly using it for the instructability. Once during your turn, you can draw cards so you have 3 in hand, because we are playing a lot of cards. We run a 4-4 Dugtrio line. Again, we're trying to add as much retreat cost as possible.
The
Since
average is probably 2 to the field any game, so...
Yep, so even that 2, that adds +2 to a retreat cost, which helps Celesteela hit even harder. We'll go
So
in
the
numbers
average
in a sec.
retreat cost right now is 2.
Yeah, so that's...
So you're swinging looks like 150 based on just 2 Dugtrio and the retreat cost?
Roughly.
And that's starting 30 damage?
Yep. And then with the Celesteela, for a metal and a double colorless, it does 30 damage plus 30 more for each retreat or each cost in their active's retreat cost. So we're adding 2 plus its normal and Liticala to add 1 more if it's a basic. That's all we're doing is stacking retreat cost. And then if needed, you add 1 more energy, do a moon press for 130 or 180, and you get to turn your prizes face up, so you know exactly what you're grabbing.
Blaster with choice band, you're hitting 210, which is a magic number.
Exactly. So that's all the Pokemon. We only run 14, but it really doesn't need more than that. We run 2 B-Strings, because again, Celesteela is not only a GX, so if it gets knocked out, they take 2 prizes, but it's also an Ultra Beast. So we can get a second one loaded up, ready to go the very next turn once it gets knocked out.
Attach energy for turn.
Exactly. And we're going back to swinging for 30 plus the retreat cost. We run 2 Energy Lotto just so we can accelerate the energy to our hand, especially since it is DCE heavy or DCE reliant. We run 2 Field Blowers so we can deal with any stadiums or tools.
And guard for the remainder time it exists in format.
Yep, because of the fact we need this ability. We can't, the ability, or the deck shuts down and this ability is turned off. We run 3 Nest Ball, that way we can grab, out basics, get Dugtrio set up faster, get the Celesteela out once we need it, get the Rangaroo, so on and so forth. We run 3 Pal Pads so that we can get back in the Cynthia, so we can get back all our supporters, Cynthia's, Guzma, all that stuff. We run 3 Rescue Stretcher, that way we can bring back Dugtrios if we need them, the Diglets, the Celesteela. We run 2 Timer Ball. You flip 2 coins for each head. You search your deck for an evolution Pokemon and put it into your hand. That's how we get out all our Dugtrios. We only run 2 because, again, we're only running a handful. We run 2 Mount Liticala. The retreat cost of each basic Pokemon to play is 1 more. So Buzzwole just got slower.
And Buzzwole has 2 retreat costs already?
Yep.
So we'll add 1, and the average Dugtrio is being 2. That's 3 more?
Yep.
That's 180? Just based on the attack damage alone?
Exactly. So this just adds that little bit of a threshold, especially against the basics. We run 4 Cynthia to shuffle our hand to the deck and draw 6, because again, we are playing a lot of stuff to set this up fast. We run 3 Guzma so we can pull out the high threat targets, stuff that we can knock out almost instantly. We run 3 Professor Sycamore. Again, we are trying to set this up as fast as we possibly can. Right now, Sycamore is one of the fastest ways to do it. Once rotation hits, it's going to slow down a bit.
Probably a mixture of Copycat and...
Yeah.
And whatever else we get in the next couple sets.
Oh, yeah, easily. We run 3 Choice Band just for that little bit of a damage threshold, 30 more damage for EXs and GXs. That just helps etch in and hopefully gets in lineup knockouts. We run 4 DCE because, again, mostly for the Celesteela because it's very DCE friendly.
And occasionally our Rangaroo has to attack too, so.
Occasionally. And we also run 10 Metal Energy. The deck's pretty simple, so we'll just jump right into another match. I gotta say, this deck is quite hilarious. It actually, I think this would be...
I think Retreat Cause is like one of, like the, I don't know, it's like what, top 5 for...
I think the best way to say it is Sharpedo was more aggressive with it because of the fact if it got hit, it was doing damage to him as well. On top of
free retreat, so you didn't need as much of the other stuff to get free retreat. Yeah,
so that was a more aggressive version. This is definitely more the tank survival version.
And to be fair, with this one, you can also turn it into a tank, so you can run max potion just to survivability.
Oh yeah, easily.
We got a good test.
We've got a very good test.
Assuming there's running more than just Ultra Necrozma. And Mimikyu, I think is actually one of the better Pokemon coming out of the set.
Let's grab another Diglett.
I think we need to scrape up a few more.
Uh,
Even in real life.
Oh, dang it. Put it on the wrong one.
Oh, well.
Nothing. Ow.
You want to...
Not yet. We'll just end the turn. Because I'll probably Guzma it up with a Diglett. So we can stack the deck.
Interesting. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill Ultra Necro. This
Yeah, I think they're trying...
Curiosity. Are they going off the GX attack?
You definitely have the gears a turning.
So bring up the...
Bring up a Diglett.
Did you want to...
Yeah, let's instruct. Yes. Praise the top deck. So we will Spelunk. And we'll do that. That way we can at least retreat the one Diglett.
And if it gets knocked out, we can use Ranger to grab the stretcher.
Yes, indeed.
Or just throw the Diglett back in so we can shuffle the deck.
Alright, well there's the Beast Energy. That's
So
about all he can do.
So they are relying on Beast Energy to cover metal.
Alright, so that's
Maybe
2. Alright, so it's only doing 2 right now. We'll retreat Celesteela.
You want to bench a Celesteela, you can grab 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yes, they can't become walls, but they're still a hard thing to pick up a one-shot. Because not a whole lot of Pokemon can actually muscle it down.
So it's at least 90.
Right. Yeah, it carries a 2 retreat cost, so next turn we can actually finish up the knockout too. Without having to worry about retreat costs at all. Or we just do the Blaster GX to get it out of there.
That's almost what I'm thinking, doing the Blaster, that way we know what we're grabbing, and hope all our Dugtrios aren't in there.
Well, you have to put in Gladiator if that is actually possible.
180,
But then
yeah.
I did... In here, it does pretty much give you all possibilities of what could happen. Even though it's been...
100,
It has been possible in real life for me to prize 3 Cynthia in a Garchomp deck, so...
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
So...
Alright, that hurt. Let's Metal Energy.
To be fair,
and then let's...
GX attack to Mimikyu cannot get the reflection.
No, it cannot. So 180, revealed. 2 of them were.
And get both of them.
And now we can get this...
No, to be fair, you said if all of them were. Not all of them were. Just 2 of them.
Not all of them were?
Half of them were. Hey, guess what, Mimikyu? You can't attack with Copycat. You know.
Well, even then, it doesn't have the Psychic.
I know. Still can't attack with it.
That's very true.
Because you can't use Blaster GX. Imagine if it could. It would use up your own GX attack.
Alright, so let's go.
Dugtrio.
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 Energy on the new one.
Get the Surfer dudes out. Energy Lotto. No.
Whiffed.
And a whiff. Okay.
Wow.
We'll Metal on the Celesteela.
Rangaroo.
Instruct. Ooh, Guzma.
Can't really use it yet, so let's just get the knockout. To be fair, the only thing I'm really worried about is Mew, because it can use any attack. And then it can also prevent damage skip from being used. Almost thought about grabbing Palpad.
I almost thought about it too, but honestly...
We do have 2. And we can probably throw another Guzma in next turn. Pending on top decks.
But right now, there's really nothing that can do any damage to us.
And truthfully, with Tire Ball, because we're playing a Rangaroo, if we can choose to fail the second coin flip, we do.
Yeah, we'll be able to fail the second coin flip.
Because we only need one Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And then Guzma should put us in range of... Oh, never mind. We got a better... Is the Tire Ball listening?
Timer Ball's listening. RNG's doing good today.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
It's like it went out of style and that's coming back.
Alright, so doom. We got the stadium.
Let's get the beat. Oh, they don't have 3. Oh well. You want to do one of?
Just got the Cynthias.
I would say do one of each, but oh well.
And knockout. For 180.
Yes.
Let's grab.
Then again, if we ever need a pop out, we just knock something out for it.
Exactly.
If they ever produce a GX, we'll...
And even then, if they knock out the Celesteela, we got a second one ready to go.
Yeah, actually, they will do it this time.
Okay. They can knock it out.
And they just put it with...
Well played. Celesteela.
Now, this is the power of B-String. We almost don't need to. That's the funny part.
Well, here's the funny part. B-String. 2 metal energy. We'll put them onto the bench.
DCE.
We'll DCE onto the main.
Oh, we can send it back to the deck. Oh no, there's only one target. Rangaroo. That's why I said put it back to the deck. We don't need it.
Rangaroo.
And we got a Guzma. So if we ever need a target, which we're just gonna make sure we're getting the one shot. We're still getting 180? 1, 2, 3, 150.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, 180. Never mind. Forgot its own 30.
Yep. So now we've lined up one shots.
Good thing it's 30 plus, not 30 times. Just in case we need more Guzmas.
What do we want to be our... I'm thinking Mimikyu should be our last knockout.
Mimikyu is really one of those Pokemon that's not seeing a whole lot of love. Probably because Sudowoodo does what it does, but better.
Yeah.
And can reflect GX attacks.
Oh, I see a Necrozma.
Yeah. And we got access to one-shotting it. It carries a 2 retreat cost.
Yes, it does.
No. Carries a 3 retreat cost.
Yes, it does.
We're going to hit it for 210.
We're going to hit it for 210. Our last knockout.
Top deck.
Come on. Now don't scoop. Don't scoop. Stick with it. Don't scoop. Come on. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Okay.
Rock a fall for 240. It should be. It does pretty well.
This does very well.
And it resists some of the major fighting decks of the format. Wow.
Yep. The issue with it though is the Dugtrios do have only 100 HP, so it does take a while to, or it doesn't take much to knock it out. Or speeding them back up can't really slow it down. And then you also have I completely lost my train of thought. I apologize. But yeah, one of its many drawbacks is the... Ooh. What coin is that?
Oh, is that the one you got from San Francisco?
Would you like to go first? No, we do not.
Almost looks like a Worlds coin.
Almost. San Francisco.
Was San Francisco two years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
Oh, nice. And a Diglett turn 1.
Yeah,
but that's all we have is a Diglett turn 1. Four mulligans. Ow.
Maybe this will give... Zork.
Zork. I think it's the actual world's deck.
Now, is this That's a big... it's Zork Hoopa.
I think it's the world's deck.
No, it's just Zork Hoopa. It does really well. It walls up pretty good part of the meta.
And I think this is the only other. This is another drawback to the deck, because the Celesteela is the attacker.
For the smallest amount of time, you could probably use a Mew just to cover.
Let's get that out of there. Let's Energy Lotto. Let's
have a surprise Guma.
Spelunk, Nest Ball, Oranguru. Well, it doesn't matter, because we're gonna play the Nest Ball, get another Diglett.
And we're gonna Guzma up the Zora, hoping it didn't already evolve.
Yep.
And gain the one shot.
Will we get the one shot?
30 plus the retreat cost. Be 60. And it evolves. Pretty. But this is a really good test for it, though.
This would be a good test for it.
Yeah, this deck, I don't know, this deck could run a 1/1 muck if it had to. Because that is one drawback. Hoopa.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so how are we gonna do this?
This deck tends to have bench spot for it, because your average you usually have 2 Celesteelias and Oranguru and 2.
Okay, we get an end. Okay, that's not
new hand.
That's not bad. I don't mind getting an end.
I don't mind it at all.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, he denied us Oranguru, but
he denied us.
We kept the Guzma.
We got a Dugtrio. Hopefully, we get a DCE with the Lotto.
Then we need a.
So let's see. What do we got? So let's go Dugtrio. Let's go Lotto. Dang it. Alright, let's at least do that. Let's play a timer ball. Get a trio.
How many supporters in discard? None?
None.
Yeah, because Popeyes aren't even lit up.
Nope. We haven't used one yet. Because he ended us before we could. So let's see.
And us again. Dare you.
He might have this one though.
Well, it's we didn't prep the deck against Hoopa.
No, we didn't.
Because how many people actually use Hoopa when you actually expect it?
Nowadays, a lot of people are because of Buzzwole, but that's about it.
But then the Buzz plays 4 Guzma because of it. Unless Hoopa is lone in the active, Buzzwole can just get around it.
So next turn we can definitely set up the knockout.
I forget which world's San Francisco is. It's either the most recent one or is the one not last year but the year before. It's one of the two.
Yeah, we're getting the knockout. 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's grab that one. Smile. Alright.
Well, he does have a good deck. He has one of the best decks in the format.
He does.
I almost thought about running it but it's a little out of my price range.
It is, because Hoopas are pretty inexpensive. The Zoroark is not.
Even at their cheapest, are like, I think the pack one just went down, but
I think so.
So I've been told.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And now we can't.
Come on. Don't do this.
Now we can't even attack.
Come on.
If only we could attack.
Come on, don't do this. Not again. No, not again. Not again. Come on. No. Okay. Whew. So now let's Metal Energy.
Palpad, let's get any Guzma back into the deck.
Yep, get Guzma back in the deck.
Get the deck shuffled.
Yep.
Well, to be... If it
wait, no. Dang it.
I think we did Rockaball and not waste our GX attack.
That is true. Luckily, we loaded up the other one, too.
Actually, that Rockaball was our only attack. we wanted to knock it out.
Come on. Something good.
Flail! We're just splashing over here.
Dang it.
We're just splashing.
Come on. I hope we top deck a Beast Energy. Or a B-String.
A B-String and a Guzma.
Well played. You have a good deck. Smile.
We forgot about Hoopa.
Alright, so...
yeah, Pokemon's still waiting for that thank you function.
Yes, we really need like a thank you.
I mean, the closest you have to that is what? Hello or love or something. I'm like, eh.
Pretty much. Top deck Beast Energy.
We got half what we were asking for. Well, let's force the Invite and Strike up. Celesteela, the hard thing it's going to take the longest to get through. Because Invite and Strike's useless in the active, or might stand in. What do I want to call it? Invite and Strike?
I don't know. Maybe it was the Japanese name, or nope, Zoroark Break.
Foul play. So it's going to use. It needs energy.
And then it would be able to do Rocket Fall, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, it could use Blaster right now if it wanted to. Which. Yeah, Flowstone is a problem for it. Post Flowstone format, it would do pretty well.
Yes.
And you want to counter Tortupa, Muck, or just find something to counter it.
Maybe Slacking? Because you would only need the one. Come on, top deck something good. Yeah.
Force Invite and Strike. You had to force. It's least helpful in the active. Well, then he's never attacked with Zoroark. I just say Invite and Strike because even though it has a good attack, it still requires that they won't have the invite. Thing is, they won't also use it without the Floatstone either.
Yeah. Dang it.
Well, if we get gold for time, we win. Nope.
Gonna knock out the active.
And he's got to bring up the one with, if he has energy in hand, he'll bring. Oh, he doesn't have energy in hand.
No.
He probably runs very few energy then.
But even then, the Hoopa, he can pretty much just.
I'm gonna guess 4 and 4 energy.
4 DCE, 4.
Yeah. 4 dark.
Yeah.
Just so he can attack.
That's possible.
Because in order to play that Zoroark, you need an energy.
Yeah.
Now he has 2 invite strikes, so as long as one is float stoated, it won't.
And DC.
Attach energy.
On DC.
Have Greninja Syndrome.
Come on, give us the clutch. Give us the most epic clutch that has ever clutched a clutch. Even though it's on Potown Hero, so that's not going to happen. The one time with Greninja.
To be fair, in the future, you could just, we do tend to have one bench spot open.
Cynthia.
If we absolutely need to, we could just put in the 1/1 mock just for Hoopa. If only we had a field blower, we can lock Hoopa in the active.
That is, yeah.
Palpad. Yep. Get everything in the Rocket Fall.
For nothing.
And we missed out on Beast Ring being able to be used too.
Yes, we did. Because now he's got knockout.
And he's gonna set up. He's setting that up for the final retreat, final knockout.
You know, maybe I was thinking maybe a split of the metal and the dark. Literally the dark to get around Hoopa, and then the metal for everything else. Like one Sharpedo, one Celesteela.
Maybe.
Cynthia.
See, we are running kind of the same deck. And then again, I don't want to tech in one card does it counter one Pokemon in the entire game.
And
Floatstone.
Floatstone.
Got the DCE.
Got the DCE.
This is not. Just to be fair, we had to hold off for 18 turns.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen with this.
We've only had a little bit of mill in this deck.
I know. Unless the top deck. Well, let's see what the top deck is. Actually,
this is this. Oranguru. There we go. Did it take us that long to figure out Oranguru to actually attack Hoopa?
I think so. Let's Cynthia. Can't use Beast Ring anymore, but there's the metal energy.
As long as he has game. And he'll just invite and foul play for the GX attack.
Well, let's see.
Or he can just use Moon Press. Invite and strike in one shot.
He's got the 120 with Zoro.
Invite and strike.
Yeah,
he can use one of our attacks and knock us out.
Foul play, which one? 130. He used the non-GX.
So he still has the GX attack to use.
Yep. Alright, so that was our heavy metal deck. It
was walled against Hoopa.
It was walled against Hoopa.
Otherwise, it set up just nicely though.
So yeah, if Hoopa is a big threat, I would definitely suggest maybe adding in the Sharpedo, because that should still be legal for a while.
And it's Sun and Moon base, so yeah, it's gonna be around for a while. And to be fair, why do we remember Oranguru until like the last minute?
Because we really didn't get anything.
I know, but it's like
I know we could have used it sooner if we would have actually gotten anything we could have actually used. But either way,
but if it's really that big, then Oranguru mugshot shuts down Oranguru.
That is true. Either way, this was an amazing deck. Even if we did get walled by Hoopa, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And until next time. Hey guys, thank you for checking out the video. I hope you guys we hope you guys enjoyed it. It really is a really fun deck of a really fun list for us, and we're glad you guys could enjoy it with us. Be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button, become a Potown hero yourself. Hit us up on PTCGO. We are Po_Town_Heroes. And also be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/PoTownHeroes. You guys take it easy until next time.